A wake-up call, a story about the value of time. In a peaceful little town, there lived a young man named Ravi. Ravi wasn't lazy, nor was he foolish. In fact, he was bright, creative, and often surprised his friends and teachers with clever ideas. But Ravi had one serious flaw. He kept postponing everything. He would often say, "I'll study tomorrow. I'll start writing later. For now, let me relax." Day after day, Ravi spent his time chatting aimlessly, scrolling through social media, and watching videos for hours. Deep inside, he felt guilty, even anxious, but never enough to act on it. One day, his school announced a national scholarship exam, an opportunity for outstanding students to study at a prestigious academy for free. All of Ravi's friends began preparing seriously, but Ravi thought, "There's still plenty of time. I'm a fast learner. I'll start a few days before." As the exam day approached, Ravi panicked. He crammed as much as he could, but nothing made sense. When the results came out, Ravi failed. Meanwhile, his close friend Anil had earned the scholarship. Ravi was crushed. He blamed himself, not just for the failure, but for wasting the chance that could have changed his life. Lost and ashamed, Ravi went to his grandfather, an old retired teacher, respected and wise. Sitting quietly beside him, Ravi whispered, "Grandpa, I think I've wasted a golden opportunity, all because I didn't know how to use my time." The old man nodded slowly and said, "Time, my dear boy, is like fire. If you hold it right, it will warm you. But if you let it spread carelessly, it will burn everything." Seeing Ravi silent, his grandfather leaned back and said, "Let me tell you a story. Maybe it will help you understand." The story of Gopal, the blacksmith. Many years ago, in a poor village, there lived a blacksmith named Gopal. He had very little, a small hut, an old hammer, and a furnace. Yet he was known across the region for being incredibly productive and dependable. People often asked him, "How do you manage to do so much in a day when everyone has the same 24 hours?" Gopal would smile and say, "Because I don't let time pass without purpose." One day, a young man came to learn the trade. But he was lazy, always late, taking long breaks and saying, "I'll master this in a few months, no need to rush." Gopal warned him, "You may learn the skill, but if you don't learn how to respect time, you'll never truly succeed." The young man didn't listen and eventually left to open his own forge. But without discipline and time management, his business collapsed. He returned years later, seeking Gopal's help. But by then, the old blacksmith was too frail to teach. It was too late. The young man realized that time had given him a chance, but he threw it away. And time never returns. Ravi sat in silence. That story struck something deep inside him. For the first time, he realized how carelessly he had been living. He asked, "Grandpa, is it too late for me to change?" His grandfather placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "Of course not. Every morning is a new beginning. If you learn to respect time starting today, your future will thank you." From that day forward, Ravi changed. He created a daily schedule, woke up early, focused on his studies, and eliminated distractions. It wasn't easy, but slowly, he felt his life moving in a better direction. A year later, Ravi took the scholarship exam again, and this time, he ranked first in the entire district. He not only earned the scholarship, but also became a role model for others. His story became proof that discipline and proper use of time can turn failure into success. Time is equal for all, but how we use it defines who we become.